Hello humans, it's me, Fuzz, yes. And this time we'll be playing, well, Pokemon. But in terms of which game specifically, I guess the target is Pokemon Violet. Though we're starting in Pokemon Arceus. Yes. Oh, actually, I think my TV's volume's actually on a bit more than it typically is. I should probably do something about that. The reason why I'm starting here in Pokemon Arceus, though, is right now Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are now compatible with Pokemon Home. I've already done a bunch of sending Pokemon over to Pokemon Scarlet, no, Violet, but I haven't gone into the game yet, so I haven't got to see anything like that. But that's essentially what this video will likely mostly be about. I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of actual things in Pokemon Scarlet, just messing around with members of my team, like just enjoying that I can now have them in Pokemon Scarlet, or at least the ones that can go there, because some can't. The reason why I'm here, and will be also going to Pokemon Sword, is so that I can bring specific Pokemon that I really want to bring, like the rest of the members of my team. As you can see, certain Pokemon are missing. By missing, I mean like, I'm trying to recall how much of this game I recorded. Probably like almost none. Like I've gone into the game just to show a little bit of what I had already, because I'd already played through the game. But yeah, there's my starter, and this was my team. I wanted to send my team over. You guys can't actually go to Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. So, I'll put them in my team for the time being. Or in my party, I mean. So I can send over the ones who was going to be part of my, like, Pokemon Arceus team and put them all in Pokemon Violet. As for these guys, I'll probably bring whoever I can of them as well. And I already brought over a different group of them. Because I haven't evolved these ones, it's not gonna work out all that well. Same with you two. I'll probably focus on a different session of playing, making sure that they're evolved so I can bring them over, and there'll be merit to the bringing them over. This guy, I don't really like this Pokemon very much at all. This one's at least a little bit more interesting, but there's a limit to how fond I am of this one either, honestly. Alright. How do I play this one again? That's the wrong button. Ah. I'm also curious as to in Scarlet and Violet, as far as items go, I don't expect these to be there. Giratina's item, I expect there to be something. And if these are in Scarlet and Violet, I don't expect them to be capable of what they can do here. I think that there's just no way they're going to grant us the capability of having their other forms. Similarly, there's no way this is going to show up again. Well, okay. I say there's no way, but I'm jumping the gun a bit here. Because in truth, they could just give us this if they wanted to. Same with these. With their new functionality, that is. But I don't think they will. That's what I'm trying to say. And Shaman can't even get into the game, so yeah. This, I wonder, it should probably work on an Amorous. It'll also probably be there. if any of the items are there, however we obtain those items. We'll save the game. Okay. Is at this point where I will probably pause. Yes. I'll pause and insert Pokemon Sword so I can go into the game and sort out one of the problems that I had left unattended to. There were Pokemon from that game I also couldn't move or see if they could go into Scarlet and Violet because they were like in a battle team or something. So yeah, I'm gonna pause and I'll be back. Then we'll go into Sword and Shield, or specifically Sword. Okay, I'm back. And actually, I forgot to turn that off. That should be fine. For now. Actually, it's probably not gonna be fine, especially with this opening. I wonder if it will pick it up. It's gonna be hard to tell. I can't tell. Through the headphones, it doesn't sound like doubles coming through. Okay, I think I can hear it. Yeah, it's very slight. I will actually deal with that. Yeah, I'll pause and deal with that. Okay, now then. In terms of Pokemon that are here, well, shoot. Was Mew and Mewtwo able to go over? I think they were. Which is bad news that I'm carrying a Mew on me. Type Null and Silvally couldn't go over if I recall correctly, so it's not really a big deal that he was with me. Oh shoot, navigating these are gonna feel really a little weird. Why do I feel like this one was put here? I'm putting this one here. Yeah, I feel like there's another one of these that I have, and it would go here. This box, technically, it would be right about there. As for you... Here, maybe? Well, that's my very scary Mew that I have trained. Really great for double battles. You send out one of your aces, preferably someone like Zacian that would like buff itself, like on the first turn. Then you just have your Mew turn to your ally and turn into them. Now you have two Zacians. Horrifying. The members in this box are missing. And this guy was supposed to be in this box, but I was carrying him with me. None of these guys can go, which is ridiculous. I don't know. I know you can't go. Is that enough? Okay, I'll just do that with all of them. That prevented me from taking them into Pokemon Home. Oh shoot, I think he just goes here. Box of fully trained Pokemon, ready for battle. These guys... Why would I partition them aside from that? Just because this box is full. And these guys were partitioned separately slightly because I'm a little questionable about... I feel their moves are a little questionable in some ways. Not completely trained. It's like halfway completely trained. Either having max IVs, having their EVs already trained, or having the right nature. I'm trying to recall if it was specifically the IVs or the nature, or if I took the EVs into account when putting Pokemon in this box. Perhaps it was if they were only missing one of those things, or it's just that they needed to have one of those things complete for me to put them in that box. This one was for Pokemon that have, I think, none of them, but are almost usable, if not just somewhat usable. I've already given it an Evolite. That's probably the last time I came into Sword and Shield I did that. Just because I felt like it, I guess. I was rather excited of the notion of being able to give this Pokemon Evolite, so... But it's not doing anything in this game, so it's kinda a little silly, I suppose, that I did that. I didn't see whether or not any of you can come over. I know that you can't, and you can't, just because of other boxes I saw while I was sorting out stuff. I think you can, and you two I also think you can. You can, because I remember moving one of you in? Yes. Yes. You can, which to me insinuates that these two also can. Pikachu very likely can. If he can't, I'll be confused. I don't know about it. I feel like you can't. Yeah, I think you can't, and I don't remember if you can. You can. I don't know about you, or you. And I do know that you cannot. Any of the Pokemon over here are probably not... Well, some of these are ones that we trained. Others are ones that are like near enough retired, so to speak. They're not really in the fight so much. Okay. I didn't see any other Pokemon that were in battle teams. Was it really just those 4 or 6 at the end, I think? No more hindrances to get in my way. I suppose a decent amount of the Pokemon were able to go over, but there's also quite a lot that can't. This box particularly makes it feel like there's a lot that cannot. None of the Ultra Beasts can. The Reggies cannot. Well, I don't know about these two yet. But I get the feeling they might not, which will be disappointing. I don't know about these two though. Considering Kyrax was able to go over, I bet these two can. Or however the other guy's name is pronounced. I don't know about you. You can, I think. Which will be very nice, yes. I wonder. Okay. And with that, we'll just save. Okay. Now I'll pause again. Whereas I will insert the game, but I'll also sort out the Pokemon Home stuff, because I am not going to record myself while I'm in Pokemon Home. I'm trying to recall if there's details that it shows that would be a problem if I was to record it. Like, what, personal information? Only some, I think. Some is more than enough for it to not be a good thing. So yeah, I'm just not going to record that. I'll handle it off recording. Probably better that way anyways, considering it's just me moving Pokemon from here and there. The only reason why I'm recording this bit is because it's actually in the game for like these two games. Otherwise I'll have just done it off recording as well. But yeah, I'll be back once we're ready to dive into Pokemon Violet. Okay then, it's time. Finally time to see the scenario to all my new, well, old members, yes, but in a new game that's by now not so new. But it is the current game, yes. Where did I last leave off? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh? Oh my. Is this just me as a Pokemon box looks so... Man, this feels so different. Just looking at them and seeing their artworks there, I'm like, what the heck? It looks so odd. In some ways it almost... Oh no. I just remembered I missed a Pokemon. One of the Mews. Oh well. We can leave it be for now. It is just one of the Mews. Wow. Oh no, but they might look kinda... you look okay. Yeah, I don't really have a complaint about it. Nope. Nope, don't think I really have any issues with it. Aside from how your noggin now looks slightly shiny. You look okay? Oh. What was initially somewhat perceived as less detail is actually a slight bit more touch to the detail. Interesting. It was hard for me to tell initially, but this one makes it clear that it's just their attempt to give some of the Pokemon a bit more detailing. Or maybe not. At the very least for this Pokemon, that's what it is, I think. They used to look menacing. My. Haven't gotten to play with you in a long time. Or you. And you? I look forward to delving further into training you. The detailing looks kind of nice with Palkia, I'd say. Yeah. Dagla, not bad. Suppose about what I would have expected. We've seen Rotom already. The cloud has like a texturing to it. Shiny? Yeah, bits of him are like shiny. Same for Kyoric. That's interesting. Is it just me or does he look kinda odd? Specifically in his face. Oh wow. Mew looks normal. Why does something look wrong with his eyes? Why are you like partly sideways? I like the slight detailing to his... the texturing for him. That's interesting. Ah. Interesting, a touch of texturing for you too, it looks like. You, I think, look more rocky. Yes, that's very nice. You almost look identical to how you do in the actual, like, Pokemon Arceus. Your shell's more shiny here. Kind of looks like it's made of metal now, almost. They look about the same so far. I feel like something is a little different, but it's really hard to tell with you. I guess it was intentional for one of the wings to flap out of sync. Yes. Ah. My Ash Greninja. He's asleep. Battle Bond. Naturally, I'll probably need to fine-tune him to make him truly dangerous. Well, a portion of my army was able to come over. It was definitely not the whole army. The hair is shiny. A good detailing, yes. I think you would technically have been findable or acquirable in this game already? Or am I incorrect about that? Don't remember. My shiny Barraskewda. Captain Munch. Yes. I'm interested to see their signature moves and what their effects are, because the way Pokemon Arceus was, the moves and their effects were kind of odd at times. Oh no. Just going and sorting through all the the Pokemon boxes beforehand, even though it was a whole lot of it, it was all snappy, but this one's got like quite a lot of lag to it. It's quite disorientated. It's quite disorientating after going and sorting through so many Pokemon prior, and it was all snappy. I am a little concerned that some of their signature moves might not be here at all. Oh, well, his one's here. It's got 60 power. The user attacks with a I'm not sure how to pronounce. I've heard it before, but I don't remember. It's not coming to me. This will also leave the target. This may also leave the target with a burn. The move's power is doubled when the target has a status condition. It's the same, actually, as it used to be, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. As for why he doesn't have it right now is beyond me. But I can imagine. Oh dear. Well, that's weird. So they have EVs to them. Oh no, that insinuates that in Pokemon Arceus there is actual EVs. You just can't see it. Well, that's confusing, like nobody's business. Is that instead they had something else, which was on top of it, I guess. Which I thought was just that game's equivalent of EVs. Stone Axe, nice. User swings its stone axe at the target, aiming to land a critical hit. Stone splinters left behind by the attack float around the target. Yeah. Why bother remove the move if it is in the game? They probably rushed this a bit, despite how long this took, is what I'm going to assume. Then again, while I was making the changes, there was something about them mentioning that when certain Pokemon are moved certain places, into certain games, that they now record I guess, data about which game they came from and what they were like when they came from that game and stuff like that. I guess this is to help ensure you don't, like, lose a way that you had your Pokemon in certain regards. I don't know, it sounded a little complicated, but at the same time I was intrigued. I didn't think they would do that, or attempt something like that. To me, it sounded like they were attempting to grant a little bit more flexibility. This is probably a move I'd want you to have. Can it have its signature move? It can. What does it do? It makes it harder to steal, sharply boosting its defense. The only problem is that sounds like... It sounds like it's just iron defense. I'll have to try it, because I want to know. Is it just iron defense? If it is, then I'm disappointed, because then they almost... I don't know. At that point, it's like they didn't think about the move well enough, and just went ahead with it. So it'd be very disappointing. This one I'm interested to see. The user lashes out the target with ruinous claws, as they kept the description, aiming to land a critical hit. This may also leave the target poisoned, paralyzed, or asleep. Wait a minute, is its power higher? If you ask me... Well, for one, yes, it looks like it's higher to me. And two, it now just seems like it's broken like nobody's business. It's got good enough power and could do a variety of things to your opponent that would all be very bad for your target. Bitter malice. User attacks a target with a spine-chilling resentment. This also lowers the target's attack. This... Ow, my hand. Oh, that bloody hurt. I don't recall it doing that in Pokemon Arceus. I think it had a chance to leave them with Frostbite. Frostbite doesn't exist in this game, and I get that they didn't want to allow this to potentially freeze the target. This lowers the target's attack stat. It's not a might, it does. That doesn't actually go very well with foul play. Dang it. That one's a bit disappointing, unfortunately. Though, it's probably not as disappointing as Ironhead, Shelter. Is there anything else interesting that you can learn? I mean, it had Curse. Acid Armor. Wait, this also... Oh no. Even if it... oh no. This is concerning. Well, even if it can't learn Iron Defense, it can learn something that does Iron Defense's thing. So that's notably concerning. Yay, look at him. Look at him go. Charge! You there. Hi. Unfortunately, I think there's absolutely no difference between them. It's just one's a steel type move and the other's a poison move. One might have higher power points, but that's incredibly disappointing. Dire Claw, though. That's horrifying. It's still got that description. I'm gonna check something that I expect to disappoint me. Why is its description like that? It's a cool sounding description, but well, we have the Ruinous Cat Pokemon here. And I highly doubt that he can suddenly learn Sheer Cold. Oh dear. To be fair, it would be utterly horrifying for a Pokemon like this to be able to have a move like that. Then again, I say that, but this Pokemon's pretty good aligned for that as well. Plus, this one will actually get stab on it. That's amazing. Your moves are just kind of... It's nice that you got Sacred Sword. And fitting. Oh my. I wonder what some of these signature moves look like in this game. Wait a minute, why do you have extreme speed now? Is this just me or is something really weird here? This one has its moves still. How comes you don't? Because it came from Pokemon Arceus? Perhaps. And they have EVs. Unlike in Pokemon Arceus, their stats aren't just ridiculously sky high. Right now they look disappointing and underwhelming. Aside from yours still looks kind of decent enough to work with. Like, currently. Then again, you're not all level 100. You are, though. Which is disappointing, given the way your stats look right now. You're not level 100, but your stats... Well, if your speed was higher, then it would seem a little bit more reasonable. But with a move like that, it's questionable how much attack you even need. That move just... It seems like it would just cover pretty much everything. And then when a steel type shows up to be immune to that move, you just use a fighting move. Pretty much everyone else will go down to the Dire Claw probably, though. If they don't go down, well, they will shortly, potentially. I think most of their EVs are maxed right now. Oh, I should go check their IVs as well. Let's mess around with their moves first. I'll just go at it. I'll deal with whatever. Oh, that's right. There's also, because I was doing the stuff in Pokemon Home, there was also the points. And I converted it into my league points right there. Yes. Quite a nice buff to how much currency I had in game. I'll still save. Though I probably aren't gonna go back on my save. At least, I don't think I'll need to do that. You there! Are you kidding me? This one's a normal type. Take this. You're not a normal type, I think. You better not be. You're just a bug type. Yeah. Wait, yes. Yeah, looks about the same. Very nice. Let's see the rest. What are you? Bam. Take this. Oh. It looks actually very disappointing, but perhaps it's because it was on a Pokemon that was flying? Wait a minute, the way that sounded different. Is this effect technically different in this game? It might be way better in this game then. That's right, in the previous game it didn't lay down like a trap in the same sense. It instead like stuck an effect on them. But in this game it might actually make like stealth rocks. Which would be brilliant. It's just a shame the animation sucks in this game for it. Because it was way cooler in Pokemon Arceus. Are you kidding me? You want some too? The use of metronome while I was playing through the story of the game. Was it when I was in the story? I feel like there was something along those lines. But oh, that confused me so much. I was like, what the? I didn't mean to send out my starter. But hey, he's got an ability now. That's very nice. Bitter malice. Swarm, huh? Bulletproof. That's very nice. Shell armor. Decent. Pressure, not really what I want for you. And Blaze, also not quite what I want for you, but I wonder what your other ability even is. Other abilities, huh? I wonder. Let's check out the rest of the moves first. Dire Claw. Oi, duck. You ready for this? The motion for the Pokemon's not quite as potent looking as in Pokemon Arceus. I get the feeling most of them won't entirely be... No, perhaps not. Instead of going and checking their abilities, let's focus on just messing around with the different moves for now. In this case, something interesting like these guys. Wait a minute, what do you guys' signature move even do now? Oh, that's right, they're items. Shoot, I should go looking for that. But who would have it? Where to go? Let's go see the principal, I guess, of the academy. Maybe he has some knowledge. I swear, if they give us that plate for Arceus, I'll almost want to scream. Because that's a little too convenient, I think. Only a little bit. This one needs to be trained, so don't bother. This one I've already used before, so I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me. Why not? Who else? Wow. Signature move isn't even on him. I wonder what it looks like in this game. I'll take Giratina with me. Which one, though? I see I didn't try to make any of these ones fast. Despite Giratina being very much one of my favorite of the legendary Pokemon, I had a surprisingly difficult time finding a way of training him that I liked. Like a way to get his stats to be and all that. He could be very tough, but I was typically not too satisfied with the strength that he had. It's the same as usual though. Was that slightly stronger? I kinda don't think so. His power looked slightly higher than I recall. Teeter Dance isn't your signature move. No. Is it? No, other Pokemon can. This is your signature move. Sings a song. Sings an ancient song and attacks by appealing to the hearts of the listening Pokemon. May induce sleep. Well, that's brutal. Roleplay. Completely copying the target's ability. Oh. Oh my. Though a serene grace paired with this, it just seems very, very, mean. Its other move isn't here. The user condenses energy within its body and unleashes that energy from its core to inflict damage. It just has no effect now, it's just powerful laser beam. That's kind of disappointing. That insinuates to me that Zacian's one will probably be the same. How comes his other move isn't there at all? I think it would have made sense for his other move to still be there. Oh, that's right. Zacian and Zamazenta won't even be able to do their move unless they can transform. Moonblast? Why the heck would he wouldn't ever use that? Where's Play Rough? Oh, you can't get it, huh? I see. Wow, is it just me or is it lagging way more than normal? Oh, suddenly it's fine. Something is wrong with over there, it seems. That was intense. Someone to blast, and also where should I go to look for these relics? These items. Hello. Booyah, punk. What you gonna do now? Oh wow. It's quite large. I like how it puts into perspective. You can really feel how he's like not a small Pokemon. Here it comes. Ah. It's very similarly done, I think, to the way it was in Pokemon Arceus. I wonder if in his other form he'll still do it differently. That'll be very interesting if that's the case. I wonder if we can get him to be in his other form in this game, actually. You there, punk. Come here. Smart pig. Today's the day. Any last words? think the terrain and how close we were was probably not very good for that speed. Yeah, you probably got a bit too much exposure to that beam just now. Oh shoot, you're fast. Wait, how fast? Like fast enough to the point where I'm not sure if I can escape him? Interesting. Oh, that's the wrong move. This just looks like an overpowered version of Dragon Pulse. Virgin Judgment just looks, I mean, like Judgment. Oh, it does look a little different than I anticipated. But to give a similar feel, I guess. Just not the same. It's not in Hoopa Unbound, so I don't really recall what this will look like. Then again, this is a newish game still, or first time seeing it in this game, so I think I can't really recall what it would look like in this one. Oh, hi. Oh, that's not all I expected. No, I only just recall what Hoopa Unbound's one in other games kind of looked like. I wonder, does the Pokemon news say anything about this? Games, please note that you can only move Pokemon to games that they appear in. Pikachu, let's use Pikachu as an example. You caught in Scarlet and Violet. Move to the Sword and Shield. Yeah. And Legend of Arceus. However, if you try to move Lechonk to these games, it won't work. Yeah, of course. Link your game to claim a special Pokemon. Huh? To celebrate Scarlet and Violet becoming compatible, you can receive a special gift when you transfer Pokemon from Scarlet or Pokemon Violet to Pokemon Home for the first time. You'll be able to receive a special, one of the starters with a hidden ability as a mystery gift in the mobile device version of Pokemon Home. Okay. I feel like there was something like that for... Was there something like that for Pokemon Sword and Shield? I feel like there was something like that. Okay, that is not what I'm looking for. Additional features. League points. Display of the game. Bring along... Oh. With this update, you will also be able to bring Gimmighoul roaming form from Pokemon Go. Oh, so you can get the other form if you play Pokemon Go. Well, that's disappointing. I'm not really interested in Pokemon Go at all. Pokemon Home. Nothing really speaking on the matter of the legendary Pokemon. Then the hunt will just continue then, because I'm assuming there's got to be somewhere, unless there just is nowhere. But there's no way for me to be able to tell until I find it. Anywhere in this game dealing in artifacts of some kind. Worst case scenario, we have to wait until the DLC comes out. This would easily be the most convenient hub for them to stick this in. You just check the terminal and it'll tell you that there's somewhere that you can go that's of interest. But no, it doesn't say anything. Let's go somewhere anyways. Where's the room I'm looking for? You very well might have nothing though. Where else would I go? To Jock, I guess. Glad you came to the Nova region. This isn't the Nova region. I probably read that wrong. Yeah. I didn't recognize it because this whole time I've been calling it Grape Academy. I saw it and just like a Nova region. Would he be in the biology lab? He's technically the biology teacher, isn't he? There you are, punk. Alright, Jock. You'll be keep looking for new Pokemon to befriend here in Palladium. I have some new Pokemon right now that are technically kind of old, but give me items. If he doesn't have the items, and the director doesn't have the items, there is another. Shoot, where would she be? Let's check the staff room. But there's no guarantee that she would have them either. And even if she did, there she is. How are the treasures of Ruin faring? If you find them too much to handle, I'll gladly take them off your hands. Yeah, not gonna happen. They're by no means too much for me to handle, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go see if our other friends have anything. You got anything? Making my Pokemon some food, as usual. I think a tablespoon means different amount to different people. Really? I think no. It shouldn't, anyways. Sounds like you use a tablespoon as an expression. Or you're just considering a tablespoon as any spoon that's on a table, or that could be found on a table. Hence how you get potentially different amounts, because not every spoon on a table is a tablespoon. Yeah, he's still doing great, thanks to all the hard work. That's good to hear. Penny have anything? Probably not. I'm guessing that none of them have anything. No one here at this academy. And if any of them do, it'd be hard for me to tell. Is it just me, or were these boxes not opened before? I feel like there wasn't this many boxes, actually. Has it really been that long since I played and come in here? Wait a minute. Is that just a Scizor? Yeah, that's just a Scizor. From what I thought was a Mega Scizor, I was like, what the heck? It can't be. Doesn't get any better than chilling in my room with my VVs. Feel free to stay away. Yeah. Finally found that guy. That took a good bloody long time. Nothing? School store? Wouldn't be in the cafeteria, wouldn't be in the art... Would it? Won't be in the staff room, home ec room, definitely no. Nurse's room, I highly doubt it. Schoolyard. It's anyone's guess. I don't want to go just everywhere thinking, yes, could be any of these places. Because it doesn't seem very plausible to me at all. There's also no notification, which I think with the way this game is designed, they almost certainly would have had a notification if it was actually at any of these places. Which I furthermore think that they're probably not in any of these places then. But they're the only places in the game where I imagine it would grant you a notification like that to make it easy on you. If I just check the map, I don't think it's going to give you a little hint as to you can just go and find the items here. I don't think they're scattered throughout Palladia either. There very well might be no way to get their items at all right now. But that would feel a little odd, seeing as how other times they were made either accessible right away through some just convenient in-game NPC you talk to, or they were just kind of in the game to begin with and you just have to pick them up. With the reasonable expectation that eventually you'd be able to bring those Pokemon here to make use of such items. Speaking of which, I don't, like, by any chance somehow... No way. No, I don't have them already. No. No. It wouldn't... Actually... It would have to show the tab lighting up, though. Yep, nothing. Stores. It wouldn't be in a store like that. Delibird store, perhaps. I doubt this one. I should check, though. I'm here to buy stuff. I take it back. I am no longer here to buy stuff. I am leaving. I was here to find something, and if I found it, I would be buying it. But I didn't find it, so naturally I'm not buying it. Not from you! Anyone in here who's worth my time? General goods? I feel like it'd be kind of weird for it to be in this section. In the Great Crater? Just as items sitting around now, maybe? I really don't know. And I'm not very confident at all that I will find them. At first I was slightly confident that I was like, they're very likely to be somewhere. But now I've grown to have a rather large doubt on the matter. Yes. Let us resume investigating the Pokemon that were brought here in the first place. What is the greatest potentials of what we've done here by bringing a large portion of my army here? Well, for one, they can fight against the new Pokemon, with the new Pokemon, against each other, just with new moves. And they can attempt to make use of this terrestrialization. An interesting notion indeed. Did I not see one of these? I saw them. Or all of them except for this one. Oh, I wonder if they have their signature move. Huh. I'm trying to recall if there's any difference between them with their signature move. Well, that sounded a bit more abrupt than I expected. What was the other move I had him have? Sucker Punch. was very likely not the move. Not good. I don't remember what it was. I think he had Drain Punch, Wicked Blow, Iron Head, maybe? And I did give him Focus Punch, from what I recall. Oh, he's already got a signature move, it's fine. Crunch Hammer Arm? I don't recall those being moves that he could have had. Yeah, I don't remember those being options. And Explode. Well, he may have been able to have Explosion before, but I'm unsure. Oh, but you didn't have your signature move on you already. How odd. He also had Drain Punch. What was the other move? Darkest Lariat, but it looks like it's gone, and I don't know if I can get him to learn it anymore. No good. I do not recall what else I gave you. Poison Jab, I think. Was it instead of Iron Head? But then what was your other move? I don't think I gave this one Focus Punch. This one had something else. Dang it. Not sure. Oh, you're really small. And can fly. Oh. Wait, no, they're famous for pottery, specifically. There's no guarantee that they would have it. But I always thought there was something suspicious about how this place seemingly had no purpose. Then again, one could say the same about this. Though I might have a special store you could buy stuff from. I don't recall if you actually can buy anything from it, though. And there's the auction there. This is one of the main cities, so it doesn't really need it. The IV training is there. The terrestrialized dish making spot is there. One of the main cities. A really, really small town. Its purpose seemingly only being that one guy that you can get the item to evolve a Pokemon with. From. This one also doesn't seem to have all that much merit. It's just a small art town. Well, it's kind of largish feeling. Doesn't really feel super tiny unless you look at it from certain angles. Yeah. Let's go to the Great Crater. Oh, there's a spot to go check. Though there's no guarantee I'll have it. It's in the Great Crater too. This might actually have to do with the DLC now I think about it. Or just not at all. Probably not at all. It's broken. Considering we're just going into the crater, where the heck would that one take us to? Just another way to shoot out? Or a hidden cave bit near the top? In we go. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Ah. If we can enter the lighthouse again, that also might be a location that could have something, perhaps. Doesn't look like there's anything special just laying around here. In order to better defend Zero Labs, I have developed what I call a Pokeball lock system. Once I identify the associated IDs associated with specific Pokeballs, it can. The rest is faded out to black. I can't interact with this one. Take me down. While we haven't been going for too long, unfortunately, I will have to stop rather soon. Is this just me, or was the room supposed to reset to this? I feel like it was left at all black, but I guess not. The room looks about as it did when we first entered, which makes it seem as though it could just be activated just simply again. Well, I didn't see anything in there. Disappointing. Then again, we don't know if it's somewhere else here. Well, in the game, or if it's just not in the game at all. So while it might seem disappointing to not find it there, it could be somewhere else. The problem is we don't know. And if it is, it could be like what? Pretty much anywhere else? That's not very reassuring at all, now is it? Now go to sleep. Oh! Wait a minute. What? I know that you can transform, but you transform by using Relic Song? Or by singing in general? Probably not that one. I did not know that it was going to do that. You have no EVs. You've got a lot of special attack and special defense for a Pokemon with no EVs. You're also caught in a Pokeball, which I am sad about, but oh well. Get him. Make him feel this. Well. It seemed more odd than I anticipated it was going to seem. Huh? Excuse you. Okay, it might survive this. It's a pretty cool motion. Not an easy motion to carry through either. I can imagine doing one just fine, but when you kick twice in an aerial motion, potentially you will end up forcing yourself to lose momentum is a notably concerning one to me. Is there some reason? Oh, okay. It did get him. I thought I missed. I feel like he looks slightly more daunting in this game. Oh, of course I wasn't hurt. Well, I am now. Oh, I didn't make use of the vines like that, or anything like that. Isn't like do an odd ingraining to like, I guess, the whole area like you did it in the previous game. Take this! Oh, I missed. Take this. Excuse me? Oh. Well, that would explain where the Pokeball went the first time, or was trying to go, more like. Take this. Huh. Wanna die? Oh. Wow. I would say that that one looks arguably almost cooler than the one in its original one. That one looked very cool. Though its original animation was pretty cool too. It's just that was a lot more than I was expecting, given what some of the other ones have looked like. Yeah, Regilecki's one was nowhere near that interesting looking. It was just like, oh, it's just like, it's like its original one, but not the same. This one was like, wowzers. Just blasted everywhere. Signature moves. Is it different from them for each other? I'll just grab all three of them just in case. And I'll put you back. And you back. Oh no. What moves did I give you? Something like dig, brick break, focus energy, and iron head? I think? I tried rather hard to make this little guy able to barely still manage to fight or be capable of it if he really puts his effort into really gives it his all. That kind of thing. Oh! No signature move. That is not what I expected. Wait, what level? Oh, they're level 70. It's a little questionable then. Thunderous kick. It won't paralyze them, instead it will lower their defense. Oh. Kinda weird, but okay. Fiery Wrath won't, like, leave them with a burn. Instead, it might make them flinch. Kinda weird, but okay. Freezing Glare. It might actually freeze them. You know what? That somehow... like, that works. But why is this the only one that's fitting? Whereas the other ones aren't? There might be a way to get around this little uncertainty. It does not appear that they have anything. Mystical power. User attacks by emitting a mysterious power. This boosts the user's special attack. Oh, he has it already. So do you. This also boosts the user's special attack. Guaranteed, huh? Interesting. They just don't have it yet. Okay. Is it any different from one to the other, or are they just all? Is it all gonna look the same? I'm assuming it will look the same for each of them. But I do hope that there's something interesting, really different. Yeah, with the way it looks, I expect it to be the same thing. Though, yeah, I think we can leave it for that. We don't really need to go check the others. We'll see at some point or another. What to see now? You guys don't have signature moves unless you do now. Metal Burst. I do not think that's the move I'd given him. Lunar Blessing. Lunar Dance. User receives a blessing from the crescent moon, restoring HP and curing status conditions for itself and its allied Pokemon currently in battle. Oh, the only thing left was for it to also be able to get the revival blessing too. Nothing abnormal. Nothing abnormal. I feel like it had an attack in Pokemon Arceus. Perhaps it was actually just supposed to be Psycho Cut. Okay. The only way to test it is to get hit. Or something along those lines. Hello there. I'm going longer than I intended on doing so. Wow, its feathers appear to be glowing brighter than I would have expected. Future sight. Yeah, that works. Lunar Blessing. At that point, it's just like a jungle healing. Oh, another turn. The way the animation ended up going and making it literally just obliterated him. After the move was done, he was no more. It looked pretty intense despite not looking... It was not quite as cinematic looking as I was anticipating. Unlike how it was in... the Sword and Shield. How about this one? Almost the same. I'd have to say well done, Nintendo. Kind of hard to go wrong with just doing the same one when the one you did in the first place was good. Didn't really need an alteration, so it's fine. It's a safe bet. His battle stance seems different, whereas the Moltres looked like it was having like almost a visual glitch to it. But it was hard to tell if that was a glitch or intentional. Its head was looking kind of odd. Well, that looked, I think a little different, yeah. Let's see that again. And like stick it in the cinematic mode. Thunderous kick. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look as interesting as it did. It does try to keep a similar feel, I guess, but it's not executed as well. Roar of Time. You're probably not the right Pokemon to Roar of Time, actually. Oh my. Very large, as you should be, Diagonal. Get him. I like the way that the beam works. So Diagola is looking pretty cool. His signature move's still not looking quite as cool as it was when Diamond and Pearl originally came out. But Diagola's looking cool. And his move's looking, I guess, for what the way its animation is right now, is looking pretty decent. It missed. Really? Diagola. Here you go. Yeah, the way it looks to see Diagola standing here, it actually looks very good. The way that they have the Diagola. Why? He's missed again! Like how small he is by comparison to Diagola, I think it ended up looking a little odd when it's happening, but it doesn't look bad. And that's good. You there are probably not the right kind of Pokemon to really try this on, but I don't exactly expect you to survive anyway. That's interesting. It kept with a... Similar to Diagola, it kind of kept with a oldish, I guess more like a sort of recentish, I guess, way about it. Except it felt a little lackluster compared to other ones. Pokemon Arceus, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I think the guy took damage before the impact of the move. So animation actually happened. Huh. Still very cool. Yes. Why do they both have that moveset? What a weird moveset. Use the one I got from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I take, does it? One way or another. They're both gearing up to be kind of weird in this case. Because I don't remember training them like this exactly. It looks like I was trying to make this one tough. Very tough. You there! Oh, sorry. I've made a mistake. I'm leaving! Yes, I'm leaving. Only for now. Hi there. It missed. Dang it. Yeah. Origin pulse. Also missed. Oh no, ah. Really? Take this. Oh. It's only a little disappointing because now, like after seeing the dragon energy, that just, to me it looked like it just basically copied the dragon energy. Or vice versa. It's kind of weird because that's not how Origin Pulse looked before. So it's not really that either the two copied each other, it's just that they're the same. Even though Dragon Energy as its effect... Shoot, did they change the effect? I didn't check. Probably not. Its effect is like Water Spout, not like Origin Pulse's effect. Nor are they the same type of strength of an attack either. So it's a bit odd for them to look almost identical, just one's water and then one's like dragon energies instead. Oh no. No cinematic because of the angle. Blast him. Oh wow. That didn't look the way I expected. Please burn. Oh no. Well, I guess he fulfilled my request, sort of. That's not what I meant though. Dang it. I will only try out these last few guys' moves and then I'll have to stop. I've already been going for longer than I intended. How you like that, punk? I forgot to cinematic it. This is a good choice. Yay! There we go. Take this. I think that's equivalently pretty much how it was in previous games, yes. Diamond Storm. You there! Oh no! Similar, but not the same. I like this one better, I think, in some ways. Yes. Flare cannon. Oh wow. The detailing on Magirina is different, I think. Also, the rest of their body is darker. I feel like someone is knocking on my door. But yeah, that's really weird. I heard no voice though, so if they knocked on my door without calling out my name, that's kind of odd. There's a whole bunch of other thud sounds I'm hearing from below me, so it's kind of hard to tell. I'm just gonna leave it be. Flare cannon. Nice, except I think I saw the guy's health going down before he was even hit. I get he doesn't like fairy types, but my. That really puts into perspective just how hard he got whooped. Alright, checked out all of them. Here will be the final display for this session. And Mewtwo's eyes looking about I'm not sure why. It's just something odd about the way he's staring. It's like the way his face is structured is slightly different in this game. And it looks kind of goofy. Oh, wow! The projectile itself is very, very cool. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. That was very nice. The effect upon the target of the target getting hit wasn't quite as amazing, but the projectile itself looked very, very cool. Alright, well, we didn't exactly accomplish, so to speak, anything this session, other than determine that we might not be able to get the items right now. And we didn't, well, determined that we might not be able to, yes. Which essentially means basically nothing. It's like we just figured, yeah, maybe we can. But yeah, as usual, it's been me, Fuzz. You'll see me again next time. With how I've brought like so many Pokemon over, I feel like I'll be definitely playing some more Pokemon more recently. More sooner? Soon, yes. I mean, after all, I've been like really focusing on Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I've beaten its main story, sort of, by this point. So I feel like I can ease off it a little bit, but I'm not done playing the game in general. But essentially, I focused a whole bunch of energy on that. Or a lot of time on that, more like. And the only game that I ended up playing much of other than that was, I think, Destiny, because a new season for it started too. And here we are with Pokemon, another new thing to delve into, sort of not. Tending to the rest of my team members. Yes. Make sure their strategies still work, or their plans, or that they're at least able to do something. Don't want to just leave them hanging. So yeah, bye for now.